matchup where you could say throw off the records, except both teams are having outstanding seasons, coming in ranked in the top 25. Looking forward to this one. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU's Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Curtis. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. Ball handed to the running back. He's brought down out at the 46. Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And they get to completion. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. 1st down now at the 40. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Gets some space around the 30. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. The pass rush closing in. The receiver grabs it. Touchdown, Tigers. This quarterback on fire today. Well, this is a great way to start this game for this offense. Everything seems to be clicking. Quarterback's making great decisions. Here he makes a perfect throw to the receiver for a nice touchdown to get this game started right.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT.
game out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The game goes back to 1895, Kirk, but as you know, it's begun to pick up intensity, this rivalry, because they are always in each other's way in the SEC.
Yeah, this rivalry doesn't necessarily have the history, even though it does go back to 1895. But you're right. Things seem to change when the SEC split East and West. It became a battle about who would represent the West, the winner typically between Alabama and LSU. It seems like every year from that point on, it's a game we all point to before the season even starts.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, the defense does a really nice job here of not only pressuring the quarterback, but not tipping their hand with coverage. They went to double coverage, but didn't show it till late. They confused the quarterback, and they almost came up with an interception.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They look to throw it here on second down. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. It's a big pickup after the catch, more importantly, holds onto the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, Chris, that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that ball because of that big hit, but he does. He doesn't get the first down, but he gets big positive yards, and more importantly, I think he gains more confidence in that quarterback to throw him the ball again.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made down the middle. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense an edge to it.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He finds some space. He shreds the tackle. Defense able to contain him after that juke, but he picks up a solid gain. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. sticks. It's Meadows. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. It's a shotgun run call. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. We've got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. An inside give now from the shotgun. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle at the 35. Good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw. Get the 1st, and here comes the tempo.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Toss play to the outside. Gets into space at the 50. He's in the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown, LSU. There was no catching him that time.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if his defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. The shotgun handoff here. Nowhere to run up the middle. Some big plays through the air have been a big part of the story so far. These receivers have shown up today. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and it's dropped. Nearly intercepted by an excellent defender. Don't see that very often.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
No, kick it away here. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in a pretty good field position. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Play action here on first down. Quick throw over the middle. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone.
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Receiver in motion now. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this first and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. A nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
You see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
And he drops back in the gun.
Looking for 6. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. The Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First down, looking to throw the football. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field.
Well, they spot a holding call. That'll back them up 10 yards, and they'll try it again.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And the defense wraps him up.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Here's the second down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. You tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt.
Caught over the middle. It's Meadows.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Boy, great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
Looking to throw yet again. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. The offense now operating in empty. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. He fires this throw and is intercepted.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
The loss sets up a 2nd and long from the 20. Wants to throw it. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. We'll see what he can do with the return. Return brought down. Sets up the next drive. Coming back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
The short completion at the tight end. Physical run earns the 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Again, coming out of the RPO, and it's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the out route. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down. Looking deep down the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. That play makes it 2nd and 10. Looking to throw it again. Receiver makes the catch. The clock is still running. I'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And it falls incomplete.
Well, 3rd down and short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
Alabama needing this 4th down conversion. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And it's caught. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Handoff from the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. Powering through the defender. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. First down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The catch is made inside the 10. 4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just not successful here on 2nd and goal, but let's give a lot of credit to this defense. They've looked good on these first 2 opportunities by the offense. They strung that last play out and forced a loss of yardage, bringing up 3rd down.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talk about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
And the extra point makes it a 28-7 game. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
Boy, the defense does such a good job at taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Handing off on the draw play. Finding space at the 20. Defense able to stop him. He's fourth down now.
The offense has a big play here, but they really put themselves in a hole on first and second down. That's why they've needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on third down, but it's still fourth down. Can they pick up the first?
See if he can make something happen with the return. Returner tackled right there. That's what will start the drive. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
The defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Ball handed off. As the first down is still going. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
Pressure is coming. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
And the freshman brings him down quickly. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. Looking deep to the right side. Catch made all the way down inside the 35.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when a quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
On 1st down, it's play action. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, LSU. And it's the Bayou Bengals pouring it on, beginning to pull away, and those LSU fans really beginning to party now, Kirk.
Yeah, LSU is having a lot of fun with this. Anytime they beat Alabama, they're always happy. But to be pulling away and almost starting to embarrass them, that's a special day for the LSU faithful.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Handoff heading left. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Wide open downfield. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop them.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Direct snap to the back. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
It's 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball at the 36 still. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Here we go.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. The receiver makes the catch. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a 1st down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And here's the handoff. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense facing 2nd and goal. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Bama. How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play, Kurt?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Alabama, 14.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Tight end goes in motion. Trying the old counter play here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. He hands it off from the gun. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Looks like he's going to run it. Looks like LSU has the 1st down.
How about this call here on 3rd down, Chris? They go with the RPO. The quarterback makes the right read. He's able to extend this drive by getting the yards that they needed to get to the marker.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff on a counter. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Well, the offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long.
42 Spider.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's got it with room to run. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The back's got it. Picks up the first, looking for more. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down play coming up for this offense. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Ball handed off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, LSU. Well, the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. It's a quarterback keeper. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Offense comes up second and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. That's a solid run, good for first down yardage. Single back, takes the handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, hey, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Second down going up.
Second down play coming up.
Spider.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking for a deep completion. Deep ball caught inside the 10. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play and try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught in the flat by the running back. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
That's a second and goal play for the offense. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
So play number 7 on this drive is a 3rd down and goal. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, tied.
Love this never say die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Quarterback keeps the football. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. He's got room to run. He's brought down, but it's a 1st down, spotted near the 41. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Grinding away on the ground.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
Set, ready.
Takes the ball and hits the left side. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a 4th down. The punt team making their way on the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Punt team ready to boot it away.
17, on to kick it away.
Oh, and it lands at the 4 and bounces in for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Handoff here from the shotgun. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
And the tailback's got it again. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. The shotgun running play call. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Let's be honest, all wins are not equal. You go in there and hammer your rival and get bragging rights. That's sweet, man.
Yeah, this one is a little bit different. I mean, this is a game you anticipate, you look forward to the entire offseason. You're thinking about it. Now you get a big win against your rival. You're riding that high much longer than your standard win.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.